Hey everybody, it's Boggs, and I'm coming back at you again with another prediction challenge video. You know what? I'm going to show you guys how I did last time. This was an idiotic move. I should have stuck with my gut and went with Ints. I figured that Ints would beat Simon if it came down to it, but Simon finished in a decent bracket, losing to a Vanguard who did make it to move on surprisingly. But all's well that ends well. I got 6 out of the 7 teams advancing right, and I'm pretty happy with it. This one here is just a throwaway. This one here is kind of risky, pretty risky, honestly. But we'll move on and keep on trucking. So to go on now for the Legend stage, or the top 16 of the major, we have the first round matchups announced as well. Vitality, the last team to move on, just defeated Greyhound in a third map of a BO3, 16-10, to make it to the final stage a few hours ago. And to go over the teams and the matchups going on right now, we're starting off with Ents versus a Vanguard. It's all BO1s to start out with. This is just to help me figure out who's going to be my 3-0 pick and my 0-3 pick. Ents should be taking down a Vanguard. Vanguard have not been looking inspiring. They did make it through. Their draw was not that difficult. And honestly, the team I would not be putting through right now is that the 0-3 is Dream Eaters. I think Dream Eaters can pull off a win against teams like MIBR, like North, like Crazy, even NIP and G2 potentially as well. NIP I think is going to finish in the bottom 8 of this top 16. I don't think NIP is going to move on. Sadly, I'm a huge Get Right fan, but I don't think NIP is going to make it through, and they need to make some serious changes as a team. But to go back to the matchups, Ents versus Vanguard, I'm going to go with Ents. Astralis, Dream Eaters, it's a best of one, and Dream Eater style is kind of the antithesis to Astralis. I think that Dream Eaters have a really legitimate chance to take Astralis down here, and I'm going to say that one's kind of a toss-up, honestly, especially coming off of the player break. I believe it's been 53 days since Astralis has last played on LAN as well, so we'll see if there's some significant rust on the Astralis boys as well. NRG versus Renegade should definitely be going to the NA squad. Liquid, Crazy, I'm going to say Liquid. I do not know how they will perform coming off the player break, and Crazy is relatively good and a team potentially to make that top 8, but I'm still going to go Liquid, about 60-40 there. Vitality, North, I'm going to go with North. North has looked impressive throughout the major so far. Vitality, less than such. FaZe, Mouse Sports, I'm going to go with Mouse just because the way that the whole team has been meshing together, coming together, and with Kerrigan fragging out the way he has been, I think that Mouse should be able to take the BO1 over FaZe. Navi versus G2, I'm going to go with the French team G2 just because Navi has not played much and G2 has been looking quite good. MIBR versus NIP is a toss-up. I'm going to slide the way of NIP just because of the fact that Zeus is playing. However, Zeus has been playing well for NIP, or for MIBR rather, and MIBR has been playing better with Zeus than with Cold. But I think MIBR is a legitimate chance for a team to go 0-3, and a legitimate pick at that. The teams that I would be eyeing to be that 0-3 category of Vanguard, Renegades, MIBR, NIP. Those are the 4 teams I would be putting in that 0-3 category. One of those 4, and honestly, I'm going to go with a Vanguard straight away, just because I'm not inspired with the way they've been playing. I don't think they will be that good. Teams to go through, obviously Astralis, obviously Liquid. Like these 3 here should be going through. Ents might be squeaking down towards the bottom here. It's like a 3-2 team, but they should be moving on regardless. I'm going to throw Mouse Sports in here as well, NRG. And I want to say G2, with either a Navi, a FaZe, Vitality. Any of these 3 can make it through. I would say Navi over FaZe, given their recent performances. North as well is a contender. But I'm honestly not going to pick Vitality to go through here. I'm going to go with Navi, and I'm going to go with North. My reasoning here is, Vitality was struggling against no-name squads. They struggled against Greyhound. And Greyhound, they've been playing okay, but they didn't have the hardest road to get to where they were in that 2-2 bracket. And Greyhound really didn't perform all that well individually against Vitality. They relied heavily on individual performance, the French squad. The last map, NBK 10 frags above his nearest teammate at 18. And then 14 and down. In a 16-10 game, that is too much of a gap between 1 and 2 to have an actual stable team right now. There's not enough time as well between now and the Legend stage, which starts not tomorrow, but the day after, Wednesday, for, I guess, the whole world. And I don't really see Vitality pulling things together. I feel like they will go out as a 2-3 team, especially if they go up against a solid contender, a Crazy even, or a FaZe, a Na'Vi, an NRG in that scenario. I'm not going to put Vitality as a team going through here. I don't think they will make it through. And as for the team I'm going to go for my 3-0, I'm going to go with G2 Esports. Because I think G2 has a significant chance of making it through. I don't think they will go through as a 3-0. I just think it's safer to have them as a 3-0 than, say, a Liquid or an Astralis, who might lose one map or two along the lines. I think one map is understandable for both of those squads, and we'll see from there. But yeah, that's going to be my prediction, folks. Right here, as you can see, G2 is my 3-0, a Vanguard is my 0-3, Astralis, Liquid, ENCE, MOUZ, NRG, Na'Vi, and North making it through. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this helps you out. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, the usual YouTube jargon thrown around. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.